Debuted these last week, incredibly popular. Let me just say, they're on easy pay, but more importantly, hello, Miss Mila.
Hello.
What looks like a boy short, cause it is not a shapewear story, cause it's not. It is a smoothing story. These boy shorts are actually now your underwear. Why? Because for starters, so much more comfortable, and also now that the coverage continues down your leg, you don't have panty lines dissecting the back of you. But that is not where it ends. There is in this new version of your bestseller, because you're going to tell us in a second what Skimmies are. They're called Skimmies. This newer version that you're getting two of, they actually have cool to the touch technology. Okay, so maybe we should do colors and sizing first, just to get basics out of the way before I get really thrilled. So what are the packs of two that you can choose?
The packs of two, let's start in the front with the light and the cadet blue, then two light, then the light and the sorbet, and the sorbet is only here at QVC, and then the black and the light, set of twos.
Okay, my dear, and size chart.
It's jockey sizing, and it's very easy. Find your hip measurement and scroll over to the left. And remember, as you said, it's not shaping. There's no compression here, so you don't need to size up. I have a 36-inch hip. Scroll over. I wear a medium. Very comfortable, very fit, flexible.
They are a nylon span cotton blend. They feel crazy liquid. They also feel light as a feather, and they are cool to the touch. They're called cooling Skimmies. Before we get to the cooling, maybe for people that aren't sure, we should tackle what a skimmy is.
Yeah, well, as we've talked about, we need modesty. You're wearing dresses, you're wearing skirts in the summertime, lightweight, easily goes up in a breeze. If your dress blows up, so does your slip. There's really not much coverage there, and we really don't wear slips anymore. They're not as modern as other options that we have. Enter, ta-da, the slip short, because it covers you like a slip, but it fits like a short, so it's stable in the body. It's better than a slip to deliver modern modesty. And no seams on the side.
Lovely.
No seams across the seat. You have that nice full coverage that's smooth and sleek and polished. Your clothes just glide right over it. And then, and I know you tease me when I use this phrase, but
here we go.
Chub rub. It happens in the summertime, it's hot, and your legs rub together. But with this silhouette where it covers you all the way down like that, your legs aren't going to rub together, so you're so much more comfortable. One less thing to worry about.
So what we've tackled thus far is as follows. These are Jockey, a brand we all know and love. These are Skimmies from Jockey, probably now their best-selling franchise, because Skimmies have replaced underpants. They have replaced those horrible, non-breathable, polyester, really yucky-looking slips.
This, like what we used to
They
wear.
have replaced the idea of no more panty lines, because with something like this, there are no panty lines. And because you are wearing them as your underwear, but they also function as a slip, under dresses, under skirts, if they blow up, if in and out of a car, if going upstairs, someone sees, it suddenly is not so embarrassing. However, then you guys made them cooling.
Yes, and as you said, these are cool to the touch. They are ultra lightweight. These are about 25% lighter than the original Skimmies. We weigh them in our lab. We have a lab. We have product development team that works on all of this. And think about how do we stay comfortable and cool in the summertime? You wear lighter weight fabrics, but if you're wearing heavy, bulky undergarment, you may as well be wearing wool. You have to have the right undergarment, the right foundation to make sure you're as comfortable as possible in summer months.
I mean, can you guys see this? I wish you could feel this. They are cool to the touch. This is a nylon spandex blend. Has a little bit of cotton in there too. I mean, there is nothing to these. It is, and they feel not only cool, but they feel like liquid, and they are crazy thin. So You don't worry about them adding another layer of bulk during a hot and sweaty season. These are now your underwear. To be clear, these don't go over underwear. They are the underwear.
They are your underwear. Think of it as a long-legged panty.
Yeah.
Right? It gives you that nice full coverage of the seat and then covers you all the way down, almost like a bike short would, but without compression. If you're wearing a maxi dress or something that's flowing and loose like this, I don't need anything tight under this. I just need something to help it glide and so that I feel comfortable and I feel confident and I don't have to worry about a wardrobe malfunction.
Brilliant. Can you take us through both the color choices and the size chart? Because these come in a pack of 2. And if you're thinking, okay, well, that's great, but if these are my underwear, there are 7 days in a week. Right. So use the Easy Pay to pick up multiples. And in doing so, you do have to make one of 4 choices.
And it's the time of year when we are wearing so many more skirts and dresses that you are going to need at least a couple of these in your drawer. So starting here in the front, we have the cadet blue and the light, 2 lights, the light and the sorbet, and the light and the black.
Okay, and then the size chart.
The size chart. It is jockey sizing. As ladies, most of us know our hip measurement. Find that on the right and scroll over to the left for your letter size. And again, super important, it's not shaping. You don't need to size up. There's no compression in this.
So light and light black are going very quickly. I also just want to call out one of the features on these as opposed to the original Skimmies, which are super best-selling. And it's not just the upgrade of the weight, which is lighter, and the technology, which is cooler. The waistband on these is wider, so it mimics almost like a yoga waistband.
Exactly. That's what inspired our designers. We all love our yoga pants. It's what we reach for so often on the weekends, and it gives you that real comfort across the waist. Oh, and the band on the leg, as you could see there for a minute, mimics that as well. So you have a nice wide band. And what that means is they are stable on the body. They're not going to roll up and they're not going to roll down. And if I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, maybe if you come in a little tighter, there's this very subtle stripe here, tonal. So when you're in your lingerie drawer, and if it's as messy as mine is, and a little jumbled up, you can tell the difference between your original Skimmies and your cooling Skimmies, because this has a little tonal stripe in the waistband. It's just a nice little delicate design detail. But again, these are not going to roll down, and the leg is not going to roll up. You have that nice wide leg band there.
I mean, I honestly think this is one of the most ingenious updates to something that really feels like it's been around since the beginning of time, and that is undergarments, underwear. Now, this is not shapewear, not shapewear.
Right.
That's a different category. There's compression in that. That's meant to make you basically look 2 sizes skinnier. These basically are your modern new age underwear. And because they don't look like underwear, that is actually a good thing because it reverses the pattern that underwear normally continues, which is panty lines, digging in around the waistband, digging in around the seat area and around the upper leg. There is none of that because now the leg is an extended, basically boy short. So you get full smoothing. There is no digging in. And then these are the Skimmies in the pack of 2 that have the cooling technology. So now your undies during a hot, sweaty time of year really manage to help keep you a little cooler and fresher.
And this time of year, there are graduations which always seem to take longer than you expected.
Oh my gosh, last night's was 2.5 hours. In bleachers.
And was it outside?
Yeah, and though the weather was nice and cool, I'm not joking, like the butt fell asleep sitting on those metal bleachers. So yes, graduations are longer than one thinks.
And you're wearing a dress and it's hot. Or picnics, which are fun, but you're running around, you're chasing after kids, or you're sitting on a picnic blanket, and you want that modesty. You want to be able to be comfortable and live your life as joyfully as you want to without worrying about your dress floating up.
We are going to close things out with both a reminder of what you get in the 2-pack, meaning the choices that you can make, and also the size chart, because we know that if these are now functioning as your underwear, likely you want to get multiple sets. The Easy Pay allows you to do that. But what are the choices, girl?
The choices here are the light and the cadet blue, 2 lights, the light and the sorbet. Again, this is only here at QVC, and the light and the black.
And then our size chart.
Letter sizing, small through extra, extra large, which will fit like the dress size 2 all the way up to a size 20, and everything in between comfortably, fit flexible, no sizing up. Find your hip size and scroll over, and QVC.com has a size chart as well, of course.
Limited in all sizing in the black light choice. Milu and I debuted these about a week ago. And we've already had, if I do some quick math, between the 2,000 we've just sold here and the 5,000 from then. I mean, we're approaching like almost 10,000 in a week's time because people are loving Skimmies, that we know. But this is the cooling version. So they're extra lightweight, which is even perfect for, forget even just the cooling aspect. It's one less thickness layer going underneath your clothes, right?
And so soft.
Yeah, so soft. Anyway. Thanks, girl.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Milu. All right, so listen, it's midnight. It is upon us. We were just talking about graduation. I went to my stepson's last night. Graduation equals photos. Photos in your phone are great. Photos in your phone that actually you can't share with others, not so great. What are you going to do with the photos in your phone? How about go a little old school, which is now new school? How about print them out with the sprocket? Hey, Dan.
Hey, Sean, that's exactly what we're talking about. We all have these great pictures on our phones and on our tablets. Look at this picture. It's my newest granddaughter, Brooke Elizabeth. I was able to take that picture, print it out, put a border around it, cool little frame, and put text, Brooke's first swim in Papa's pool. How did I do that? With this. It's the HP Sprocket. It's backed by popular demand, and it's our today's special value, a must-have for the summertime months ahead. And just like that, we have printed out a name tag. It says, "Hi, my name is Dan." I can take this name tag, put it right here, and everybody's gonna know that I am Dan for the next hour. And that's just part of the fun you can